beloved tribe. My name is Emily Potter, the director of the Lightworker Musicians Tribe and the Million Kisses Foundation. We had someone ask the tribe about a week or so ago, what is a lightworker? And it sparked a whole beautiful conversation. And I want to dive deeper into it because you can get as educated as you want. You can do all sorts of things online and watch videos and listen to podcasts about being a light worker, and there are many. But when it comes right down to it, it comes to this question. Are you resistant to claiming yourself as a light worker? And I'm going to even bring in the same tone that you are resistant to claiming yourself as a world consciousness leader. In my experience, it is actually exactly the same thing. We're going to utilize the word light worker, but it is synonymous with world consciousness leader. So are you resistant to that? Now, there's lots of reasons why you could be resistant to that and why people are, because it's easier to live small. It's easier to not claim it, but there are massive amounts of damage that you are doing to yourself, to your family, to your community, to the planet. But let's not go that big because you don't care at that point. You just care about your own space. You're not claiming how you're taking up the space. So the consequence of you not claiming yourself as a light worker and as a world consciousness leader, specifically with your music, the consequences of that is that you are drifting aimlessly in some places where you actually deserve to have focus and support when you make a decision to actually claim who you really are. Another consequence of not claiming yourself as a world consciousness leader and as a light worker is that you spend a lot of your time complaining. There's a lot of horrible things happening in your life and you are a victim to them all. You're not seeing yourself as a proactive leader, and that these things are happening because you are there to transmute the darkness into the light. So you spend a lot of your time complaining. Now, if you want to think that that's something that's just regular life, we just, bad things happen, by all means continue to play small. But as a light worker, you can see the exact same circumstance and say, this is coming up in my world because I have the ability to transmute it into light. And that affects the consciousness of the whole. And you have this deeper, profound meaning that even right now I'm experiencing severe allergic reaction symptoms. And it's not the pollen in the air. It's not all of these things. I am very focused and very understanding of what's happening within my body that I said yes to. And there's a sense of healing that I'm able to do as a light worker with focus and direction. So that's not just this, floozy thing that happens with my body. I'm in complete directed focus. It's completely different. Those of you who are not claiming yourself as a light worker, you just are aimless in places where you really deserve to have focus. And I'm going to say again, support around. Some of you who are not claiming yourself as a light worker are doing severe damage by giving your power away to other light workers, to other psychics, to your tarot cards, to forces outside of yourself. It's so nice to have someone else do the work for you. So you're not claiming yourself as a light worker so you can stay small, and you give your power to other powerful leaders. So some of you are ready to just say, well, Emily can go do her thing, but I can't because ... When really what I'm here to do every single week is empower you to own yourself as a light worker, specifically as a light worker musician. So how do you even begin? First of all, I would say get educated. It's good for you to get educated about what light work is, but then toss all of that away if it doesn't apply to you and get really clear and make a decision that you're ready to claim yourself as a light worker. And that means stepping up, but that also means that you're letting go of so many chains that are just holding you back. And when it gets painful enough, you really will listen to the call. It may not be painful enough for you. You might want life to give you a little bit more pain before you actually own yourself as a light worker. And I want to then say the solution actually at this point, when you're actually ready to make that leap of faith, that courageous leap into owning yourself as a light worker and as a world consciousness leader, but you don't know where to begin. A solution is this: choose a light worker mentor to navigate you through becoming the world consciousness leader that you are. And I would say choose a light worker mentor who is specifically going to assist you in becoming the light worker musician that you are, so that you can get really educated, but not just with your mind, with your whole DNA, with all of the cells in your body, to become a walking light work for the planet, transmuting all sorts of things, bringing that meaning into your music that you've never experienced before. That's some of my allergic reaction happening because of the light work I'm doing, which I have such focus on and such purpose with. So this is a solution for you. Choose a light worker mentor who will navigate you through becoming a light worker musician, a world consciousness leader, someone who can see you at that level and how imperative your contribution to the whole is. When you're ready to actually make that decision for yourself, tribe, reach out to me, private message me, and let's get you focused on that so that you can have the joy of what you're here to do. And it's unreal the difference you're going to feel. So I look forward to talking to you one-on-one, tribe. The ones of you who are ready to actually have everything you are claimed and all going the same way, focused, with power and decision and joy beyond what you've ever experienced before, because you are living your soul's purpose. When you're ready for that, I look forward to hearing from you. Private message me and we'll talk to you then.